All of us, we're all human. We desire love and care. We want to have a future. We want everything to be equal and fair. Yet, we're not all the same. But not because we're indifferent. We've created terms like us and them. Terms that demonstrate our separation. What's the difference? They don't forget. They cherish memories and remember experiences. They don't forget what changed them. They won't forget who raised them. And us, we're a little different. We have the tendency to forget and have a memory of a goldfish. And as we ponder and wander away, we become distracted with the color of the water instead of our promises. We blend in with crowds. The environment changes us. We're like actors acting in a big movie that is life, and our roles are all just phases. And in this worldwide explosion, we take things for granted. We're saturated with our fat, and our behaviors erratic. A memory has the clearest picture, but with time, the memorable features fade away into a rainy shade of gray, no longer there, like strangers, nothing left to say. So what do you have to say for yourself? Why cherish memories when you forget yourself? Why remember when you choose not to remember? Was last September not enough? Let's not forget. Let us not forget what happened, what remains, what will change, what will change. Let us not forget our past. Let us all learn from it and move on. Move on, but not forget what we said in stone, what we said we'd do because of what we've been through. Because memories are the catalyst for change. It's the spark in our hearts and the stimulus in our brains. As if I'll forget the time when I was there. As if I'll forget those fields full of dull and bare. Stories of daughters losing mothers and fathers never finding sons. Photographs of bodies with blood all over and skulls with lives taken out of them. From the photographs, I could see the eyes of the prisoners, one by one, stare by stare. I walked into their cell blocks, with the darkness embracing. From the window, the light was dim and fading, as if that light was hope, and hope was decaying. I remember the walls that towered over, like God was observing from the side. And when it started to rain, the whispers of the buried still felt alive. Now, I'm not demanding. This is just a reminder of the past and present and what we owe to the future. I'm here to remind you of the problems we threw away, forgotten along the side. I'm talking about the promises that were made by you and making sure you fulfill them so they don't turn into lies. But why? So we don't become liars, who say but never do, who talk but never walk. We're like chameleons. We blend into the shade of our surroundings, and even with the road ahead of us, we just refuse to walk. But I won't. I will walk. Why? Because there's something I want to do. There's something I care for. There's something I stand for. I want you to remember, was there something you once cherished? Did you forget? Did it become lost? Keep losing treasure and you'll never find gold. Cambodia was my treasure, and I remembered and cherished those eyes of gold. Eyes of love, eyes of care, eyes of concern and stares. Eyes of melancholy, eyes of despair, eyes of loss, yet eyes of faith. Eyes of determination, eyes of strength, eyes of regret, eyes of pain. But in the end, I can only really remember the eyes of smiles and happiness, of joy and cheerfulness. For those eyes are gold and worth treasuring and keeping. Don't forget, remember, don't be a chameleon. Don't be a pretender. Be yourself, because we're all destined for change. Because it's memories like these that make us all want the same. Thank you.